Hello, everybody. I am sorry I am a little bit late. It's been a day, been a crazy day. So, rolling in here the 11th hour, I truly, truly apologize. I am actually going to have to do something really quickly that I totally forgot to do. But I hope everybody has had a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Um, we had a good Monday. It was busy. It was very, very busy. Um, We just, sorry guys, I forgot to do something. Okay, no, I'm good. Now you have my full attention. I'm very, very sorry. It has been, we just rolled in from Lake Road. Or actually, we didn't roll in. I just rolled in. They're still out there. Um, Kathy Juno, I see that you're on here. We want to thank you very, very much for the t-shirts. We love them. We love them. Hey, Ricardo. Hey, everybody. Um, so yeah, it's been a little bit of a whirlwind day. Um, and I haven't even started back to work yet. I'm stinky and I'm sweaty and I'm gross, but I'm here. So that's all that's important. And you all are here. That's what's really important. Not that I'm here. So we today at first of all, I want to start this off. You all may have seen our weekend wrap up. Huge thanks to everybody that was there that helped us with What If Acres and the fence. Everybody that prayed for us. Everybody that watched our videos. Everybody. We are so grateful. And oh, thank you, Holly. Holly said I look beautiful to say thank you because I have a very difficult time doing that. But just we are so just overwhelmed, and so we that's where we were. We had the machine. I think we had told you where we were putting Uno's orchard, but we switched it. We totally switched it. Jay and Lauren had planted an absolutely beautiful willow tree over by the pond a little bit. So we thought that would actually be the perfect tree. So Jeff, let me just tell you, that post pounder guy, we probably like paid his mortgage because Jeff's like, I want to get everything done, which I understand. Yeah, the willow tree. We wanted to get everything done. We wanted to get all the posts in so we could have the goat area done. We would have Uno's orchard, the post done. So that was our big goal. And so he sent me to Tractor Supply to get posts because our fence guy, never thought I would say I have a fence guy, but I do. Our fence guy lives like it's a 2-hour round trip. And so in his kindness, he was like, I don't want you all to have to do that, even though it is a beautiful drive and I love it. He's like, I don't want you all to have to do that. So go to Tractor Supply. Maybe it's just our Tractor Supply, but it was the big, like, it was to the point, like, I rejected. I don't know anything. This is not my neck of the woods. But the guy, we were loading them, and I'd be like, no, that one's bad. And the whole time Jaden is saying, we need to go see Steve. We need to go to our guy. I'm like, and Jeff's like, no. Jeff, in all honesty, he was just trying to be super, super, hey, Margina. He was being super, super, he was trying to be kind. To make a long story short, we got 16 posts from Tractor Supply. I have 12 of them in my car. The other 4 we put in were total junk. They were horrible. They split, they broke, they were terrible. So tomorrow, I have to be a bad guy and take, not bad guy, I don't feel the least bit bad because they're horrible posts. They're terrible. I get to take them back. But so I think Jeff was really disappointed because, like I said, that's very, very pricey to rent that machine. And so he got it for the extra day and pretty much for nothing. We did get some of the posts for the goat area in, and but we just wanted everything post-wise to be done. So I feel really bad for him. I think he was really, really upset. Uno was very sweet. We were talking, I don't know, we were talking so much this weekend, but like I remember like, and you know me, I'm like, I'm not helicopter mom, but I am like protective. And like we're just strolling in the woods with Chuck, and Cinco. Like I did not have any worries about it. I had no concerns about it, and but it was very very sweet. So I'm really looking forward to getting that done. I think a willow tree would be beautiful. Um, yeah, Holly, we maybe because we're just doing the smaller one, so we may just use the post pounder. Um, that's that. Let me say, economically, that would be better. Um, but we are like we would love to have a bench there. Like right now, um, this has been a little bit taxing financially a little bit, so we're gonna have to wait a little while. But like we'd love to have a bench, and it's guys just looking at it, it is just so nice and it is so pretty, and we are so eternally grateful. Um, we love it. I don't think. Okay, guys, that were there. Have you ever hammered more than you hammered this weekend? Oh dear Lord! Like we're ready to. If we could have found a staple again that would do this, we were going to willing to go anywhere. But but the guy who had it was another. He was a 2 hour round trip, and we just kept hammering. Margina, you were a rock star. Holly, help me out, guys. My brain is just whoever everybody's on his. You all amazed me. You really really did. I've learned I suck at hammering. I'm not going to quit my day job to become a carpenter. I am not good at it at all. No, Stella. Stella, you are the machine. Stella was the one. We are going to find a gun that does this because was it was miserable. Holly, if you'd have been over there like tonight, you would have been eaten up by mosquitoes. Like Jaden and I, like I'm covered in mosquito stuff because they were bad, and Jaden was eaten alive. So, but I'm glad you have no mosquito bites or poison ivy. But I think it's the hardest I've ever worked. But when you stand back and you look at you look at what's going on there, and um, oh, I know. I mean, oh, poor Stella. Everybody, like we are googling, we are looking to see who has them. But I think the problem is we didn't have any for fence staples. I mean, because I'm telling you, everybody was on their phone googling, could we find it? Margina, I'm glad you had so much fun. I know, and the bad thing is like, okay, it's my left shoulder that hurts, and I couldn't hold like the very bottom one. It's weird the way my shoulder was. So God love my son's heart. He'd be like, "Okay, mommy, I'll hold it." I'm like, "I'm gonna hit your little fingers, and you're gonna be so mad." But I didn't. The end result was it's beautiful. It really was. And Jay has come over. Jay came over today and did more work. It's just amazing. I mean, he can't help Jeff yesterday because Jeff and I get to a point we don't necessarily. I think when everybody's hot and tired, we don't necessarily work well together, and I think that could just be a couple thing. It's not a like tonight. We're hot, we were tired, and it wasn't going really great. So he and Jane do better sometimes when I'm up there. So I'm like, I'm gonna go home so I'm at least be able to change clothes and um, so thank you, Patty. Yeah, it was like, but it was fun. And like I was saying yesterday, the week, is like I always like because Summit's Family Farm was a Jeff thing for the longest time, and like I knew all these people were wonderful, but I was kind of on the outside. It was just really, really wonderful, like getting to meet these people and getting to work alongside them. Like um, Eric was there and with Biggie's Auto. He's awesome, and but he said like working side by side with people, you just really get to learn to you know them, and you've worked for a common goal, and it's wonderful. It was really really great, and one of the things that because Jeffrey is Mr. Perfectionist, and we got a little ribbon because of our fence being a little bit wonky and a little bit it was wonky, guys. It just was. And it's once they put on the top board and the fence, it doesn't look wonky. And okay, this is going to be super sappy. But because we're talking about perfectly imperfect, and that's something I love. And like, yeah, it's not perfect. It has its flaws, but you know what? It turned out exactly like it was supposed to. Exactly like it was supposed to. So I'm like, huh, wonder, I think people are like that the same. We all have our flaws, but that's what makes us who we are, and that's what gives character. And I don't know. It was just very neat. So Biggie has some serious dance moves. Hi, Amy. He Biggie is our dancer. Biggie got really kind of sick during this whole thing. He worried me for a while, but let me tell you, he rallied. He rallied and he finished strong. And then we went out to eat, and that made life. That was fun. Margina got to see Jay and Jeff in action. In action. So yeah, that's what we say. It's our whole goal is, are the animals safe? It looks, Regina, it looks like love because it's been made with love. Come on. It really has. Everybody was so wonderful. So that was fun. So, and then this is Jaden's last week before he goes back to school. And we feel like really horrible parents because we haven't gone on a vacation. I mean, we went to like Pittsburgh with my sister before school was out. And then we went to, what do we do? What do we do? I went to a NASCAR race. But hey, Margina, think about November 1st coming back to visit, and I'll tell you more about that later. Um, it's all in the works. But so like I feel like a crappy parent because like his friend came over, and well, we went to Bethany Beach, and then we came home, and then we went to Hilton Head for a week, and then I'm like, we didn't do any of that fun stuff. We just didn't do it. I mean, I think finances, time, we just ran out of everything. Um, so, this week, what I've decided to is I was like, okay, write a list of things that you would like to do this week. And so, what was it? Oh, he wanted me to make him his favorite cake. Um, Bryant Holmes said that's a great idea. You need a sign on the fence with everybody's name that helped build it with their hands, but a lot of people help build it with their hearts. So, but so he wanted his favorite cake today. So I made his favorite cake, and then he wants to go. Marsha, we are like 5 hours, 4.5 hours, 5 hours from Pittsburgh, I think. And I did hear about it, and that's just horrible. And he wants to go see Finley. He said he wants to finish What If Acres, which surprised me because I did not think that was going to be on his list. Hi, Alicia. And he wanted to go to Mexican place, and he wants to go for a race for with his dad. So I thought, at least I will feel better. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just hard, and it's hard to like when you see, and this is okay. I think like our social media. I think like with on this page and a lot of other pages, I think it gives a realistic view. But I think when you get online and on Facebook and everybody's doing all these cool family vacations and all this wonderful stuff, and it just makes me feel bad. Yes, Jeff did have the ultrasound on his lump on his head today. So he's moving forward. He's doing good. I can't wait to see Auntie Sue. Um, so yeah, so that's our little list. And if he wants to add anything to it, he can. Oh, he wants to go swimming. So I was thinking I may like Jay and Lauren to see if we can come over to their pool just for a little while. So he did have. I'm like, who else built a farm on their break, and they're gonna have animals. And hey, Cindy helped us too. Jeff has reached out, but we're kind of, that's what he said. He says just kind of give them their privacy, and you build a dream and are rebuilding a marriage. This is summer he'll never forget. Martina, you're making me cry. That's very true. Um, Jeff's birthday is September 12th, And we were, and somebody that we know had graciously offered for us to come down and go out on their pontoon boat, but it happened to be the week before I planned the work party. And then when Jeff found out about it, then that he kind of got into a panic mode. Yeah, that is. I mean, maybe that's why I need you all. You all need to kind of ground me. I think um, when I get like that. How are you, Mr. Ricardo? Hope you are doing well. Um, so I don't know. So I'm not ready for him to go to middle school, but it didn't really matter what I'm ready for because he is going to be at middle school, and he's very anxious about it. He's been really cool about it until today. He's like, I'm switching classes. How do I know it? I'm like, I don't know because you're not having an open house and they're not showing you anything and you're just going to go in it blind. I didn't say that. I'm like, Betty, you'll be fine. Everybody's in the same place you are. It's all good. But how big is his middle school? I don't have any idea. It is, let me say, it is 4 elementary schools that feed into it. So it is pretty big. Um, and it just worries. I don't know. I know when I was stressful, any big change that's stressful. But then when I think you aren't able to see it and experience and have no idea where to go, um, I think that's going to be tough. And I understand why they're doing it. I think they have construction going on, and like Jeff says, they do it till like the very end. But oh, how beautiful Panda Express! It's going to be 70s and 80s. Oh, so so you are right. I bet none of them learned to drive heavy equipment. Um, oh yeah, he actually. I mean, Jeff it was just kind of very matter of fact. He has an appointment. He needed to go, and he went. And so I'm very proud of him for that. He's adulting, and his big joke is he's like, it was never as hard as I thought it was, and he's like, but I'm sure it was hard for you when you were trying to adult for 2. I'm like, yeah. So he's doing a phenomenal job with all that. I am really happy. And what we were talking about is I'm throwing this out there as a possibility because today I looked at racing schedules and all of that stuff. And so I think like around the 1st of November, I think we may like have a kind of a what if acres get together. So it's in, like I said, I looked at calendars today because the big, huge fun thing here with racing is Halloween races. Last year at the racetrack where he races the most of the time, we took goats and we separated. So it's a couple day race, I think. Yeah, it's a couple day race, a 2-day race. So we took goats. The kids played with the goats. It's a Halloween race. They trick or treat, lots of fun stuff. So we don't want to miss that. But so that's like the weekend right before Halloween. But, Jeff wants to take tractor rides and he wants to do tractor rides around the property. Jeff's favorite season is like Halloween/fall. So we're really just hoping to do something to thank everybody that has helped us out in any way. Like I said, there's people that have helped with their hands, people that have helped with their hearts, and we just appreciate all of it more than you will ever know. So, and on just a different note, not necessarily Debbie Downer note, just one of the reasons where's Royce? I have to tell you the funniest story. Okay, just a second. Does Jeff think he'll get the gates in this week? I don't know. I'm not sure. He's got him laid out, so I don't know why he wouldn't. So, Royce, if you all were on the weekend wrap up, Jeff was here, put him in his crate. He barked and barked and barked. So about that. Jeff's not home today. I put him in his crate and he's sound asleep. So Jeff talks about him really bad, but Jeff spoils him tons. Thank you, Margina. That is so very nice. But just a little family update, like an extended family update. Yes, he ate his leash. He ate it in half. He doesn't even have a leash anymore. So, yeah, liability insurance, absolutely. So, but my sister, I just, mm, everything's a little bit of flex, but she's getting like the definitive, like staging what is on Wednesday. Um, so there's that. And then there's another family member that had heart problems, was taken to the emergency room, and they have a 50% blockage. Problem is with this is her husband had a liver transplant, and now on top of that he needs the sucks. He needs open heart surgery, he needs a kidney transplant, and he needs hernia surgery. So we just have so much going on in our family right now, and it sucks that I'm so far away. I mean, it kills me. And rental insurance liability. Oh, thank you. So yeah, it's a lot. It's really overwhelming. And yeah, I don't even know. But I'm at the point where like, and somebody was saying medical professionals can do it a little bit. Like I've compartmentalized. I'm not like, I think it's one of the things that if I allow myself to get sad about it and stressed about it, I will like, it'll be really hard. So right now I'm being like very like factual. Um, but then when I lose it, I'm going to lose it. And it's probably going to be like over something like silly. But I'm probably, it's coming. I warned Jeff. I'm like, this is just a lot. And I love my family and we're all close. And I just wish, you know, wish anybody watch Bewitched where you could go and be somewhere. That's what I'd love to be able to do. But we can't. So and I wish I could share What If Acres with them, but um, I don't think they necessarily get it. Um, I don't think they've I don't think they've seen the change in Jeff and I just because of the time. I mean, like we haven't really spent any time with them. So yeah, so they think I'm crazy. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Yeah, I'll probably call. Yeah, once I lose it, it's going to be ugly, but that's okay. We've got good stuff going on here too, and I worry the most, honestly. Like I'm sad, but like Jaden, woohoo, Jaden, that's his Nina, and he loves her more than life itself. So just um, praying that everything goes okay. I wish my family's in Cincinnati, and I'm in Florida. See, son-in-law's had 2 kidney transplants, and I didn't know that. I learned that today. Or not today. I've learned that if people that have liver transplants very often also um, they need sorry, I just read something. They need kidney transplants at a later time. I'm like, poor people. Like you've gone through one transplant and you think kind of like, okay, we're over the hump. And yeah, no. So that just so stinks for everybody. And oh, Alicia was waiting for the water to boil, but she didn't turn on the stove. So, but okay, I got to ask, does anybody watch um, Solomon's Crossing on Netflix? That's been my whole thing today. It's like he kept waiting for the next episode. Oh, you were a kidney transplant nurse coordinator, Jim. That's awesome. So we're just hoping he has before he has his kidney transplant, he has to have open heart surgery because he's got tons of blockages. And it's just like, man, he's such a good guy, and it just stinks. So but I can just pray and be there for him, and when I need to, because I've got like an October break also. So if I need to go to Kentucky, or if I need to take time off, I'll do that too. Um, Before I was always hesitant, but now like I know Jeff and Jaden would be absolutely fine, and Jeff would find a way to get things done. Well, Kinsey Creation's husband, I'm not sure what's going on there, and I really apologize because I know what do we talk? Yeah, I'm kind of reading the comments, and and I know we don't Some people have like a don't talk about other things, but we talk about Summit's Family Farm and just like I just want to say, and nothing has changed. Let me say, we do not have an update. We do not have inside knowledge. We have absolutely nothing. However, just keep Lester in your thoughts. When your life is on social media, like ours is kind of, but like his is like times 100. And people can just be jerks. People can just be plain old mean. And I think you can, Karen, where do you live in Kentucky? Um, then it has to get to you after a while. It has to weigh in your soul. Everybody not being nice and everybody playing backseat bets, and it has to just be so hard on your heart and your soul. So if we could just keep them in your prayers. Like I said, no inside knowledge. We don't know anything. The same thing that Lester and Jamie have told us. But I just know that his heart is hurting right now and that he could absolutely use our prayers. Yes, Jeff can cook for the two of them. However, I have to tell y'all, the only time, which right now I can't blame him, it's his busy season, but he only cooks on lives. But that's okay because that's one day I don't have to cook. So I will take that. But at least he does know how, and I know they wouldn't starve to death. They wouldn't. Um, he's continuing to do absolutely really, really well with his eating. Um, he's doing great. I'm really proud of him because it's hard. Oh yeah, somebody said the way people treat people. There's a good side of social media, and then there's the people that think that they're behind a computer so they can be complete, let's just say, jerks with no ramifications whatsoever. And there's no reason for it. Like that's why I like Facebook, especially around election time. Oh dear God, I just have to get off of it because it is just people say whatever they want to say and they're just mean. Okay, we'll keep Kinsley's husband needs a transplant. We will keep that. Rightfully so. I mean, people are just, I don't know. If you can't say something nice, just shut up. Unless you're a vet, shut up. Um, Even if you are a vet and you weren't there, shut up. Um, Cadiz. I've heard of that. I don't know where that is. I am geographically challenged, and I thought it was just Pennsylvania, but I'm geographically challenged everywhere, but especially Pennsylvania, because they've got all these little tiny, like, you live in Moton, but our borough's Cumru, so I don't know. When I first started doing home health here, I started doing births to 3, and those kiddos, little ones you see in their house. Oh my gosh, dear goodness, like, and that was like before like GPS, like Waze and all that stuff. I, I have no clue. Um, so, but I know. And I'm going to say this because I said it yesterday. I'm going to say it again. YouTube is being wonky. I don't know what their deal is right now, because some people can't comment. We haven't blocked them. We haven't blocked anybody for a very, very, very long time. And to be blocked, you have to be just a total consistent butthead. Not just everybody has an off day. We give them grace. But if you're a consistent butthead, then, but we haven't done that forever. Everybody's been so kind lately, but then people can't comment. But that's not us. And at one point in time, all of our moderators got their moderator status taken away. That was not us. That was YouTube. Then my video that I did get, they sent me a message and they're like, hey, this video can't be monetized, but you can keep it up and it's not a strike against your account, because if you use copyright music, you get strikes against your account. So I think they were cool. Something like there was the Minion video. So I thought, we're good. We're all good. Till you wake up and it's gone. So we love you all. If you have trouble, here, I'll put it up here just really, really quickly. If you have any trouble, this is our email. If you're frustrated you can't get on, if you're having trouble, I'll check it out. But Facebook's much bigger than me, and they don't listen to little people. And I'm kind of a nobody in their world. So if you just want to email me, let me know. And at least I can apologize that Facebook's being a pain. because man, they are. But as much of a pain they're being, it's because of them and Facebook that we can all be here together. So I guess, well, they're going to do whatever they want to. I looked at the other day. What was it? You know how you get bored? Now you can Google anything in the world. I Googled like how much is YouTube worth? Oh dear goodness gracious. It is worth like some insane time. Well, Dana, thank you. I'm glad you tune in. I'd love for everybody to come here, and I feel like I'm just talking to a bunch of friends. I don't know if they limit you. I don't know if they do. Um, yeah, we see you. Yeah, there's just lots of things going on in the world right now. I'm ready to, as crazy as it is, I like my time off, but I'm such a creature of habit. I'm kind of ready. Um, I'm kind of ready to get back to work. I miss my kids. We're not starting fresh, but our kindergartners have left. And so we don't have that many kids in our class. They'll build, but I'm ready to go back, I think. Cinco was banded probably, guys, I don't, 8 weeks ago, maybe. No, it was longer than that. But he has been. We took him to a vet hospital and they did it. Um, so yeah, and they fell off and life is great. And I don't know where those parts went. Justin did at one point in time sit them in the seat of my car. And it was absolutely the most nasty smelling thing ever, ever, ever. So, but he's neutered. Finley is, I don't know, guys, I don't know the right term. Help me out here. They have no more boy parts. Um, Finley has no boy parts. Cinco has no boy parts. So, so we're good there. And Jeff's still insistent he wants a longhorn sometime. I'm just insistent. There's a really good chance I want to steal a cow because if y'all were here yesterday, I have this problem that like when I see a really cute cow, I want to steal it. I would never steal a cow ever in a million years. However, they're just so cute. They're adorable. And do what? Holly, why do you have goat balls in your car? Just curious. Yeah, I like a routine. That's just me. Can't you just see me thieving a cow? They're just the little ones. We just throw it in the back of. Yep, see? You're going to see my face with a wanted picture for cow wrestling. Um, I did not. I grew up with a dog. Like I don't think I've ever was around a goat. I was never around a cow. I was never around any of this. So this is all new to me. And and if you would ever have told me that my favorite animal so far in the world, well, I love the donkeys, but we just got to get them to not be. We just got Elliot to not bite and not be a turd. But Cinco just has my heart. And Susan, yes, they have an auction. Green Dragon has an auction. Um, Holly, they fell off. They fell off. They have auction, and so we definitely are not going to probably buy like any big expensive, because you see cows for sale on Facebook. We're not like I don't know, and I know I'm probably going to get the their livestock. They're not pets because I've gotten that a lot, and but like with the fair, I said, we don't want to milk them. We don't want to eat them. We just want to love them. So they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be pedigree. They don't have to be anything special. They just have to need love. So that's what we're going to do. Holly, what has possessed you to make a keychain out of goat balls? Just curious. Yeah, I know. We do. I'm gonna hopefully get a little one, and we'll see. Oh, Barry, thank you for sharing our story with your husband. Yeah, they just need to be loved, and I never would have thought that. But guys, think of like when you get there and you see this big dopey. Sorry, I love him, but he's dopey. He just is. He just gallops over you and then proceeds to eat your whole hand. But how can you not love that? Yes, Chuck is so cute, and Cinco's special, but I love him to death. And I never got that really close bond with Chuck. That was really Jeff. And once again, that was just where we weren't in a good place. So he would go out there by himself, and or we had gone out there a couple of times. But Holly, are you referring to your keychain trend? Yes, he's like Mr. Magoo. He's just so he's just dopey. I don't know how to describe it. He just lopes. And Patty, where are you from in Kentucky? But he's the best thing ever. And our goal is, I don't know if it's happened once or twice. He's allowed people to lay with him. And Jaden was probably, I'll say Jaden was probably within 3 feet of him. And yeah, they are. I mean, they're going to have a shelter. We're just, we're going to have cameras. I mean, honestly, my guess is there's going to be somebody's going to be there quite a bit, honestly, because I can just see. Oh, Cynthiana, Kentucky! Wow. Um, I don't know. I can just see us being like, hey, I'm going to go stay at the thing tonight. I'm going to stay. It's going to be harder for me because I'm going to take Jane to school, and that's quite a distance. But I can see Jeff going out there and spending the night more, and me having girl time out there with Jeff and Jaden staying here. Um, I can just see they're going to be very entertained. We're going to be out there. We really, really are. So, Scotland, holy cow! Mary Ellen, I love your name. Um, I can't believe you're from Scotland. That's awesome. Danville, Kentucky. We've got lots of Kentucky people in the house. I love my Kentucky, but I love Pennsylvania now too. Oh, no, I don't love Pennsylvania. I love the people in Pennsylvania. Sorry, Pennsylvania people. It's just a different world than in Kentucky, and I think you're always going to love where you're from. Can co-cats, girls wine on the farm. Can't you just, yes, absolutely, Stella. See, we can have fun. We can have our own bonfire. We have wine night. That would be perfect. Hey, Crystal, how are you? So I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Oh, you live 5 minutes from the beach in Wales. Holy cow, we've got people from everywhere. I love it. I love it. Oh, we love you all being part of our journey. You all are our journey. I mean, really, really, like I said, like there's so many people on here that like I would have never in the world met Margina from Illinois who came to our fence party. And she was just wonderful. And it's just so neat. And even people that I haven't met in real life. It is Alabama. Okay, I have to ask, do you follow Bama Rush at all? Um, oh, this year Kentucky's gonna be good. How am I feeling about the I am so glad the fencing is done. Um, Janook, where are you going in Kentucky for a long weekend? Um, the fencing was a hard day. It was a grueling day. I really, really screwed up because I think it's as I've gotten older, all this getting older stuff crap. It just sucks. Sorry. I've said that several times and I don't really like that, but it does. Because I never used to have this problem. But my like I can't just drink water, and I didn't drink very much water. But if I don't have electrolytes, I am a disaster. And when we went out to eat, I knew I was in trouble because I've never had this. My rib cage. I was having um, muscle spasms or cramps. So yeah, words of the wise. Yeah, electrolytes, electrolytes, electrolytes. Yeah, getting older is no fun, and it's like stuff that I didn't even think. Like, who would have thought like sweating and working out? I mean, like getting hot, like would cause all that craziness, everything. So, anything exciting in Kentucky? Do you all drink? The only reason I'm asking is like there's a lot of really cool bourbon places. Absolutely. Um, yeah, it really stinks. Like all these things, and then you look it up. Like, does it have anything to do with your age? Yeah, it does. Everything has to do with getting older. Now, I have not had a hot flush yet, and that's fine. They can stay away as long as they would like, as long as they would like. But like everything stinks. But there's only one alternative. Not going through menopause, and we'll just kind of be happy and Kim, yeah, happy anniversary. I mean, yeah, Bourbon Farm. The horse farms are gorgeous. The horse farms, especially in, we call it Versailles. It looks like Versailles. There I go again. What is the deal? Usually it's at 50 minutes. Remember, I always say God's trying to tell me to get off. I'm sorry, I'm blurry. I don't know what to do. I have no clue. I did need to drink liquid IV. I've even got like electrolyte drops, and I did them as soon as I got home, and it still was a very, very, very bad night. It happens at the races. It just happens. Okay, guys. Um, no, I even this is embarrassing, but like I even like licked salt at Liberty. Okay, I must went got better. Um, oh, Kim, I'm going to ask my nephew where Red River Gorge. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, could you just um, Red River Gorge is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Horse farms are beautiful. Um, a castle bed and breakfast in Woodford County. Um, I would say like, and I hate to say it, but like, guys, this is getting on my last nerve. I look like all blurry and a mess. Um, oh, you Red River Gorge. My nephew and his wife got married there. Hey, Louise. Mammoth Cave. Yeah, Kentucky has a lot of really cool things. Okay. If I get closer, it gets better. Oh my god. Wait, let me turn. I'm so blurry, guys. I don't know what it is. Should I change cameras? If you want me to change cameras, I can change cameras. Let me know. Change it to out of the camera. Whoop. I feel like this is a transition on TikTok. No. Yeah, for sales. For sales. Okay. Put the camera. Okay, just a second, guys. I'm getting my pointers, my social media pointers. It does it every. Okay, just a second. Let's see. Am I clear? No. Holy Hannah. Whoever that. Jen Clifton, thank you. I'm going to stay put. I'm not moving. I'm not going forwards. I'm not going backwards. I'm staying where I am. I don't know, but it's always like usually it's been like 52 minutes. And today it was like 42. Yeah, the distilleries, we stayed at a distillery in close to Bardstown. It was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. It was a cute little cabin. Went with my family. It was wonderful, and it is pretty. Like when you come into it, like where I'm from, if you come into it like on 64. That's when you get like the Marathon Petroleum Station. It kind of looks like if all the fires are burning, it scared somebody. Like somebody came to visit and they were asleep and they woke up and like you see like all these flames shooting out of the sky from the refinery. But then if you keep going on 64 and get close to Lexington, Versailles, oh, you don't drink bourbon. I don't either, actually. Um, but Red River Gorge is gorgeous. There's all those places. So I will try to find a list, Janook, and let you know. Um, my brother and sister-in-law are really, really cool about doing different, going to different places. The dinner train in Bardstown, around Bardstown, like I said, that was very, very cool. And my sister lives in Louisville, and so they go to Bardstown a lot. So, um, oh, did you love doing the tours? See, Bardstown sounds like a fun place to go. Oh yeah, we went to Old Kentucky Home Musical too. Yeah, there's lots of things to do in Kentucky. You don't really think about it. I think when you live places, you kind of take for granted what it has to offer. Because even here, like in Pennsylvania, when we went to the fence dude, Steve, the fence dude, Steve, it was just, oh, Kathy, I hope you feel better. Um, it's up north. It's like 30 minutes, 45 minutes north. And then it's like it's an hour to get to his place. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful. It's like you're not even, as I told Jeff, I feel like I'm home. I feel like I was at home. Um, but they were talking about there's lots of places to hike. There's like the Pinnacle. There's lots of neat places. So I want to explore that a little bit with Jaden because I think he would really, really, really love it. Oh my goodness. Is this, Jaden goes back to, sorry, excuse me. Jaden goes back to school on Monday. So he's a little stressed and he's super anxious. He is, oh, and we're just going to have to pull the Band-Aid off because he got his purple stripe or his purple belt. When you get your purple belt, you go to the advanced class, which is at 7:30 instead of 6:30. He is having he has some anxiety, not bad. I mean, I think it's just normal kid thing. He's terrified to go to this class. What if I don't have any friends? What if I don't know anybody? Do I have to, but he knows kids that have moved up. I don't think he knows that he knows them. And in his lower class, he always gets frustrated because he says he doesn't have good people to spar with. And so I'm like, this is the answer to everything. And so tomorrow, I'm making him go. And I know he's going to be nervous. I'm going to, I used to always stay. But then now we make a bargain. Like I stay one day. He goes twice a week. I stay once. And so tomorrow I'll definitely stay with him because he is so been out of shape about this. But I think he'll do good. It's going to kick his butt. I mean, it really, really is. It's truly, truly going to kick his butt. But, like we talked about, like with racing, unless you go up a level and race against better kids, you're never going to get better. It's uncomfortable at first. You feel like you're behind at first. But if you don't race against better people, you're not going to see the improvement. So I'm trying to get him to relate to that because, yeah, like he'll wake up tomorrow morning. It's like, is today the day? And he'll focus on it all day long. So I'm sitting here thinking like tomorrow would not be a good day to go swimming because I want him to be fresh and ready to go. And so he will at least have the best chance to do well. So, so that's our tomorrow. Yeah, Jeff explained the open house day, and I understand it to a point. That like with his jobs, like from the day schools are out till the day schools go back, they are working. And so Jeff says what's happened is construction's going on, and construction is not going to be finished until the day before school starts. But it doesn't help these kids feel any better. So I'm just kind of really, really downplaying it. Like, oh, everybody's in the same boat. It's no big deal. I may be a little bit more anxious than he is. I don't know because I worry because that's just, I guess, what us moms do. I think he's going to do fine. He makes friends. I think he's going to do well, but it's just always, I am so sorry. I just yawned. You'll learn more of me. I'm just, I, night before last, I probably got like, it was one of those nights, it is 2:30 and I am wide awake. So I was exhausted yesterday. And so our plan was to get up this morning and go be at Lake Road by 6. And so like I got up at like 5:15 in a panic because Jeff hadn't got me up. I thought I overslept. And so I walked in. We don't sleep in the same room because he snores. But I'm like, hey, but he's like, I'm like, get me up when you're ready to leave. I'm ready to walk out the door. I would scare everybody because I had no makeup on, no nothing. But I'm like, and then I woke up and it was like 8:30, and I'm really in a panic at that point in time. I'm gonna get blurry maybe. I'm really in a panic at that point in time. But he's what he said. I looked in and he's like, you were out. You were sound asleep. And so he said, I didn't want to wake you up, which it was probably the best night's sleep I've gotten. Um, he does have a very soft heart. Jaden really, really does. He's like an old soul, which I think is, it's kind of, I mean, the way I have to think about it is that because I think it's wonderful and I think it's great, but it's just this world is not good for those people. I mean, at least now. I think as he gets older, he'll be fine. But geez, oh, Pete, seventh graders, some of them are nuts. Um, the I Don't Care Club, is that what you're talking about, Patty? I follow her religiously. I absolutely love her. And it's funny because now there is a husband who's doing like a rebuttal telling men what to do if their wives are a member of the We Do Not Care Club. And and I don't know if y'all, and Jamie talks about it, and I followed this lady since the day she put out her first video, and it's for like women perimenopause and menopause. It's the We Do Not Care Club, and every day, or not every day, but periodically, she has a list of the what we do not care about. Like, yeah, we do not care if you're freezing to death and we are comfortable, or that lady. Is she not the funniest thing ever? Sometime I will have to um, read you all. There's one lady on there that's just talking about because sometimes as you get older, there's a little bit of brain fog or like silly things, or you just can't word find. You cannot find the proper words. And she has a post like, "What's the funniest thing you've said?" Some of the things are so funny. Holly, he loved, like I said, he loved working with you. He really, really does. Oh, and Christy, you send your husband clips from her. She's just brilliant. She is absolutely brilliant, and I love how everybody has like state chapters of the We Do Not Care Club. Um, I think Jamie needs to have the Pearl Friends chapter of the We Do Not Care Club. Um, I don't know if Kentucky Down Under is where they have the lights. Brandy, I don't know. Do you have TikTok? Because yeah, that's my guilty pleasure at night. And I don't know. I will check if the We Do Not Care Club is on YouTube, or if anybody wants to check that out. I don't know that she is, but she is absolutely hilarious. Um, she's on YouTube and Facebook. Hey, if anybody can find her, like her little at or her thing, if you could post it, she's one I do not care. I will tout day and night because it is so funny. And she usually comes on like with a pair of glasses on her head, a pair of glasses on her eyes, glasses here, and Rita, my Montana friend. I'm not giving up on that yet. I will get to Montana one day. I really, really will. We need a link. Okay, guys, if we don't do it, if we don't get a link right now, I will post, I will find a link and I'll post it for you because she is the absolute best. Um, yeah, she's wonderful. But like we're saying, we are Jeffrey just being Melanie. That's what it is. That's who she is. Yep, that's exactly it, Brian Homestead. Yeah, because I don't think it has the E on the end. It's just Melani. She is hilarious. Like I said, she's on Facebook, YouTube. Look her up. Bring your favorite next time you come here, and we can chat about the We Do Not Care Club. Because how I know, just the back of your head, what people think of me is none of my business. That is awesome. I love that. Holly, you know I have trouble with that. And I love, that's what I love too, is like some of these friends that we've made, or like Holly will just call me out on it. And I love that because I need to. And I think that's what a true friend does. Just call you out. Like, no, just say thank you or stop it. It's not your problem. And I love that. So I appreciate that so, so much. Jaden is just mini me. He acts like him sometimes. It's funny. He's like got me and Jeff. And then, but when he and Jeff get into that guy thing, I'm not used to that. Oh my gosh. But you know what? It's awesome because they didn't have that before. Oh my goodness. Barb, we will pray for you. Her roommate passed away on Friday. And now she's at the hospital with her Aunt Rose and she's not doing well. So we will definitely keep in our prayers. Goodness gracious. It's one of those things like what we're talking on social media. You have no idea what. Oh my goodness. Lewis Acre Farms, I'm so glad you're here. That's awesome. 101-degree heat. Lord, God, I'm so tired of heat. Ricardo, Powerball is up to $501 million. So, how about I play, and if I win, I'm going to fly. Jeff and I'll both fly, because if we want to have $501 million, we're going to fly out, we're going to rent a party bus, and we're going to drive back here. And we're going to have so much fun as we do it. The odds of me winning $500 million are pretty much slim to none, but we can wish. We can wish, we can wish. So, oh my goodness, when we get off here, I have a roast in the crock pot and it's smelling very, very good. It's a very late dinner, but the boys aren't home yet. I don't even know where they are. I figured they would be home now, but they're not. Oh, Ricardo, your generosity is absolutely amazing. And we really do appreciate it. Someone's got them in, might as well make, yeah. We would have fun. We would help people along. Wouldn't that be awesome? To win the lottery, we'll have a little party bus, but then like every major stop we have, we can help somebody. Oh, I'm sorry about your father-in-law passing away, Lewis Acres Farm. I felt bad calling you that, but um, every place we can help somebody. So we'll be a good steward of the money, but we'll have fun while we're doing it. Like I said, we can dream. So, well, guys, I'm going to wrap this up tomorrow. Just hope that I have enough, what's it called, oomph or whatever to like argue with it, not argue with them, but express my concerns to the people of Harbor Freight, how their wood posts stink, and that we would like our money back for the remaining posts that we have not used. That was my mama. My mama was good at stuff like that. I'm like my daddy. My daddy's wasn't good at stuff like that, but I'm going to have to get a little bit more because we spent a whole lot of money getting posts and they don't work. So anyway, guys, I love you all and I appreciate you and I love spending time with you and I appreciate you taking time out of your day to come here and hang out with absolutely these wonderful people. And as we get to know each other and grow, I hope their numbers keep growing and I hope we just add a little bright light to your day. So anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful night. We love you. And remember, what if? Love you guys. Bye-bye.